And will we have the first champion for Ohio here at 140?
He certainly brings in a healthy pedigree there. Though his opponent, Byron Kuylen, impressed me last year in the junior tournament. He was in that very tough field of wrestlers and did quite well. I think he was a runner-up last year.
Lance Palmer of Ohio, St. Edward High School, 4-time state champion.
They got a
wearing
pretty
the
good
black.
team there.
Yeah, they're okay. They've won a few titles.
Quite an extensive program, St. Ed's.
Byron Kuylen from Sidney, Montana, wearing the maroon and the red.
Palmer, quick shot, right in on the single, very deep. Coming out front to finish.
No points yet. The referee has indicated no call.
Trying to reach across the double,
Yep.
does it, and has 2 points. Palmer headed to Ohio State next year.
Wonder who his coach will be.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, right?
They will have a new coach at Ohio State.
They will. And
very competitive Big Ten conference. He gets another takedown.
Palmer, real complete, real accomplished in that leg shot.
And Palmer, one of the toughest wrestlers in the country on top, and we'll see if he is able to do it here. He loves to throw in those legs, work the power half, and Kuylen's going to get a dose of that here.
As mentioned, he was a 4-time state champ, 2-time Beats the East champ. Took 3rd at Freestyle Junior Nationals. And he's looking to major pre-med at Ohio State.
45 seconds left in the first period. Greg Mealy says potentially dangerous on that ankle. So they'll restart it with Palmer ahead 4-1.
Both of these wrestlers are from west of here. Kuylen a little bit farther out there in Montana.
Sidney, of course, competed in the NHSCA Final Four this year. Kuylen took his lumps a little bit there, but wrestled at some at 35, some at 40, and those, of course, very tough weight classes among the teams that were competing.
Absolutely.
And but you know what they say about competition, Ed.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you got a star for it, and the entire year is a workout for championships at the end of the year. So when those losses come, you build on them, and you just worry about how to win your state tournament, get out here and win the nationals.
And he's been wrestling since he's been 4 years old, Byron has. So he's had quite a bit of mat experience.
One of what they call Melby's Maulers out there at Sidney. Guy Melby, the longtime coach out there. What a program he's built, Ed.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they have just gone from ground zero and have moved up into the rankings. Robin, you're the rankings man. They're well-deserved. They're well-deserved with their positions.
Just some great wrestlers in the middleweights Sidney had this year, and Kuylen, of course, one of them. And Palmer with the escape to start the second period, looking for more. He's ahead 5-2.
Kuylen looks like he's getting a little more comfortable now. Now you see a little more movement, maybe just a little bit nervous in the beginning. Believe it or not, that does happen even with great wrestlers. And now he just looks like he's picked it up a notch.
Really been able to keep Palmer from working too much on top so far. He's got the match within range.
One thing Ed mentioned about the rank, we got a takedown here, that about the rankings, I know they're quite popular and you get a lot of praise for those, Rob. But actually, it's determined on the mat who's going to get the awards. But the rankings sure do build interest and help the sport in that manner.
Well, that's when the rankings get fun, is when the wrestling really starts. Then you see where things are. But anyway, 7-2 now is the score.
Kuylen gets out.
Kuylen has 3 times been able to get out. To his credit, under 50 seconds left in the second period.
Now, if you see what Kuylen's doing, he's laying that. Okay, he's reaching with it, and that's what Palmer's. I'm going to have to back up. he is laying that right arm on that leg that Palmer's shooting at. We're looking at it now. Well, the problem with that is that arm is laying there, and a good, quick shot, once he reaches, he'll get deep, and that's what Palmer's taking him down with 3 times, that same side. Now, see, he'll wait for him to reach, and then he'll go.
15 seconds now left in the second period. 3 takedowns for Lance Palmer in this match. And, a nice spin behind by Kuylen, and his first takedown of the match. It's 7-5.
By far, that was the worst attempt that Palmer has tried. And he just, like, his head went right to the mat. It was didn't dedicate himself to it, and it cost him a takedown.
Well, it's 7-5, and Kuylen gets to start on the bottom here in the third period. And he's gotten away 3 times from Palmer. This could get a little closer.
Well, Palmer have none of that. It looks like he's trying to tilt him over. Power half on the far side, it looks.
He's going to have to slide away to expose that shoulder, which now he has done.
Hadn't been able to get beyond the 90 degrees just yet. Yeah.
He broke the count.
Got a 1 count. But that's been, and a second 1 count, but that's been it so far.
Those have to be consecutive seconds for it to count.
So, minute 25 left to go, and Palmer realizing I'd better get to work here. I'm in one of my best positions. Let's make something of it.
He's definitely strong on top there. He's got quite effective control of Kuylen.
Now Kuylen trying to throw off the leg, can't do it. Midway through the third period now, and Lance Palmer, just another day at the office, got those legs in, and with 59 seconds left to go, still leads 7-5.
That was a great call by the referee.
I thought Kuylen was going to slide back and get out the back door, try that, and then Lance just shut it down just in a moment.
Now Palmer with the double wrist, and now he'll get a count.
That was lazy on Kuylen's part. He wrestled such a great match up to that point, and then just decided to fight that 2-on-1 like he's doing now again. Geez, that's a tough go. Palmer, smart wrestler.
So the 2-on-1 tilt for Palmer produces 2 points, and he leads 9-5. So, not that effective on top in the first 2 periods, but he's made it pay here in the third. 19 seconds left.
I think he's got a real strength advantage there in the upper body, and he's been using that this period to control and take Kuylen over.
Yeah, Rob hit it on the head. He decided that, I'm in my best position. I'm going to have to score here. And, being the great wrestler that he is, he's been tilting him.
Another stalemate as Kuylen stands up with 10 seconds left to go.
It's funny how that happens. He threw the book at him on top and couldn't do a thing. He resorts back to a 2-on-1 tilt, which is basic, and gets the back points he needs to win this match.
The escape makes it 9-6 as Palmer cuts him, and that will be the final score. 9-6 in favor of 4-time Ohio State champion Lance Palmer. So exactly half these National High School Seniors Wrestling Championships finals in the books.